Buying a home is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make, so don't let these common mistakes cost you time and money. Missing something important or making a mistake could cost you thousands of dollars down the line. And many homebuyers fall into the same traps, but you don't have to. In this video, we're going over the most common mistakes buyers make, and more importantly, how you can avoid them. So getting right into it, we all know that buying a home is stressful, period.
Look, I'm under a lot of stress here.
But finding out that you overpaid for your home, well, that's another story. Overpaying for a home can have several negative consequences, but overpaying for a home means you'll likely have higher monthly mortgage payments. It's easy to become emotionally attached to a home, especially if it feels like the perfect fit. When your emotions take over, as a buyer, you may fear losing the property and become more willing to meet the seller's demands, even if it means paying more than the home's worth. If you overpay for a home and the market declines, you could end up with negative equity, where your mortgage balance exceeds the home's value. Now, let me give you a little tip that people forget to mention when it comes to negative equity. If you don't know, you can't refinance your mortgage if the value of your home drops.
Really?
Really?
So when new construction is offering up to 2-year free refinances with the purchase of a home, you may want to consider how much your home could be worth at the time you're considering refinancing, because as I mentioned, you have to have equity to refinance. With that being said, that is all the more reason to negotiate the price of the home, and don't just offer what the seller is asking for. It's our job as agents to conduct a comparative market analysis and research just how the home price came to be, supported with actual data, that is. We want to make sure that sellers are not adding $20,000 to the home price of just sentimental value. You want to check what people actually bought the homes in the area for compared to their list price, preferably in the last 6 months of the homes sold in the area. Now, overpaying for a home is exactly what took place in 2020, when people were fleeing their states, wanting out of their current status and running into something new. And in the midst of overpaying for the property, they were also skipping out on their home inspection. I always recommend paying for a home inspection on any home, whether that's new construction or a resale home. In a hot real estate market where homes are selling quickly and multiple offers are common, some buyers may feel pressured to skip the home inspection in order to make the offer more appealing to the seller. Now, this is a similar concept to overpaying for a property, because who's going to turn down an over-ask offer? Now, waiving the inspection can be a risky move with significant consequences. Alyssa and I always suggest a home inspection on a new construction home, which luckily all of our clients who we suggest this to have taken us up on, and they're glad they have. With as many new construction homes that are being built, you don't think that they might have forgotten at least one minor item? When you skip the home inspection, you're also skipping the opportunity to identify potential repairs or maintenance that could be costly. Granted, with new construction, you do have 1, 2, 5, and 10-year warranties, and depending on the issue you have, you may not have to pay for anything, but if something could be fixed by the builder prior to closing, then I would do it. Once the builder closes on a home, it could sometimes be a headache reaching back out to the builder to get some things fixed, but that's what Alyssa and I are here for. If you discover problems after closing the deal on a resale home, your options for resolving the issue is limited, and really, the option is you having to pay more out of pocket on top of what you already put down to even purchase the home. My advice is to do your due diligence and pay for a home inspection, which is a minor cost in the grand scheme of things and well worth the price. Now, before I get into this next topic, if you're still here and you've gotten a ton of value out of this video, then feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications. That way you can be a part of our growing community. And if it's your first time to the channel, my name is Frank, and my wife Alyssa and I, who run a small husband and wife real estate team, get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you looking to buy homes right here in San Antonio. So if that's you, don't be shy or hesitate. Just give us a call, send us a text, or send us a quick email. That way we can help you make a move right here to San Antonio. The next item on the list is not considering the total cost of ownership. Buyers often make the mistake of focusing solely on the purchase price. While the purchase price is certainly a significant factor, it's just one piece of this financial puzzle. You have to consider all the associated costs and not just the monthly mortgage payment that is quoted to you, because on top of the mortgage payment, you have utilities that include electricity, gas, water, trash collection, as well as internet and cable. You also have things like property taxes and homeowners insurance. Let's not forget your cell phone bill, going out to eat, and honestly, the list goes on. Regardless whether I'm a real estate agent or not, I want to make sure you understand the full scope of what it takes to be a homeowner. Now, the next important item is ignoring your potential resale value. If you're planning on purchasing a home, you need to think about whether you're going to stay in your home for at least 3 to 5 years before relocating again. And if you are relocating, would you have to sell? A couple things here. If you plan on purchasing a home and moving in the next year, you may want to think about renting, unless you plan on utilizing the current home, in said example, as a rental, in which case you're a real estate investor, and that's an entirely different discussion. I'm talking about considering the resale value of your home, where it's located, and what features it offers compared to others. There are plenty of homes on the market, all with different pricing and features. But, for example, if you purchase a home without a garage, chances are that a vast majority of people are going to want a garage, for the vehicles, of course, and just storage in general. Now, that's just one of many other items that potential home buyers consider before purchasing a home. But in general, you want to be in a home that is in a bigger pool and selection of homes that majority of people will consider purchasing if you need to sell quickly. Now, hear me out when I say that some people don't consider future needs. I understand home prices are up, therefore the price of your monthly mortgage is up. I understand that if you are in the market, you have to have financial boundaries and not just purchase a home utilizing the entire amount of your pre-approval. But if you are planning on having kids and you're purchasing a home that is a 2-bedroom home, then wouldn't it make sense to at least purchase a home with a 3-bedroom home? I'm not saying to purchase bigger and better and for more amount of money. I'm saying to consider your future needs and to purchase with some consideration on how you would like to grow into your home instead of growing out of it. Buying a home is a big deal, but with the right knowledge, you can avoid these common pitfalls and make a decision that's right for you. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions or tips of your own, drop them in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.